The low vibration happens when we allow a negative thought. One of the things that not really a lot of people know, which is I think one of the most powerful technique when it comes to increasing our vibration, when it comes to feeling that our vibration is going low, I want to share with you today. And this is so uncommon that I am 100% sure that you wouldn't have heard this before. I'm quite sure. Question is, and when we talk about this technique is based on the root cause of why your vibration goes down at first place. When we deal with the root cause, technique we use is really powerful. That's why I really want to share it with you. The first question before I disclose the technique is, why does our vibration go down, right? Why does we have low vibration? Now, one of the things that we have low vibration is because we thought some thought which was not as positive, and that thought turned into a negative feeling, and our vibration had this dip. And our body, the way our cells were vibrating, our molecules were vibrating, they started vibrating slow, right? Now we felt a negative emotion. We realized a negative feeling. Now the question is, what could be the other reasons? The other reasons could be we are hungry and we are just tired and we are sleepy and we had a bad day. Whatever it is, the situation, the low vibration happens when we allow a negative thought. Every time the low vibration happens when we allow a negative thought, no matter what the situation is, maybe we are hungry, something is bad happening, or their life is tough, whatever that is, but it results from a low or negative thought. Now, negative thought comes from a negative belief or negative program. Even when circumstances are not right, we believe and we start to have this belief that I'm not okay, life is hard, money is hard, this is not working in my life. A negative thought is coming from a negative belief. I have a negative belief which is escalated to us in the form of negative thought, which results in the negative feeling, negative vibration, which we detect in our body. Hi Isabel, how are you? It's lovely to see you live. Key is that the negative vibration is coming as a result of a negative thought, which is coming from a negative belief. How do we deal with that? If we have feeling low vibration and we say, you know what, I'm gonna go and listen to a song. That's a great idea. We feel better temporarily because we listen to a song, or we listen to a really nice audiobook which really inspires me. Whatever we try to do to increase our vibration, right? The problem is that that thing is taking our attention away from the negative belief that we are carrying. Negative thought is telling us there's a belief which needs addressing, and instead of addressing that belief, we are going and listening to a song. Imagine you're driving your car and all of a sudden the car is showing you that red light that something is wrong and you need to fix the car. And instead of fixing the car, we say, oh, I'm going to just turn the music up so I don't hear that sound. And we just escape that feeling. And temporarily we feel better because now we cannot hear that sound saying there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. That is a negative emotion. Most of the time we try to find something outside of us to feel better. Song, nature, listening to something, listening to an audiobook, listening to some training, listening to some podcast, listening to something. But the thing we forget is that the reason we got that alert, which was a negative feeling coming from a negative thought, was because there was an unaddressed belief. What we need to do is we need to address the belief. That requires introspection and contemplation. So these are very fancy words and they're quite fancy for me, but I'm going to really break them down. Introspection and contemplation. What it means is that we want to ask ourselves, what am I really thinking? First of all, becoming aware that yes, my vibration is going low. I'm not just going to ignore myself and just try to run away from it or escape from it. The reason we have this tendency, I realized because when we were little and we were crying, we were told, just don't cry. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Good children don't cry. Just watch TV. You want a candy? Would you stop crying if you get a candy? And that's how we deal with ourselves. When we have negative emotion, we just try to escape and try to find something to distract ourselves, whether it's songs or... And I think it works, but it's not dealing with the root cause. And therefore, that vibration keeps coming back. And when we deal with it, temporarily feel better, we listen to a song or we listen to inspirational video or went on YouTube or watched something. But that belief is still there. So it's going to come up again. But the problem is still there. If you don't fix the car, the problem is still there. It might temporarily not show, or it might temporarily, you can reduce the sound, but it's still there. When the next time is gonna come, it's gonna come with more power. What you wanna do is you wanna say, what am I really thinking? I'm thinking this. What is the belief behind this thinking? What is the belief? Oh, this is what I'm believing. Then how can we deal with the belief? What is the belief? How can I rise in consciousness? How can I shift my belief? How can I choose a new reality? How can I choose a different belief? And where is this belief coming from? Sometimes we have to understand that that belief is coming from the stories or the things we were told in our childhood or in our past, and we accepted it. I see this over and over again, that I was told this in my childhood, that you will never be able to make money. You will never be able to succeed if you follow this or if you do this. And I don't know why I can't make that money. Why? Because your subconscious mind accepted that. My parents told me, if you take this bold step, it will never work. I'm here taking this step, but I'm not getting the results. I don't know why. Because when you got that comment, your subconscious mind was listening and it accepted. So consciously you want to break through and you want to have the craziest success, but subconsciously it's saying you're not going to make money, you're not going to have the success, it's not going to work, right? So what we want to do is, when we have this negative thought, we want to see, what am I really thinking? What am I really thinking? Not what I would like to think. What do I really end up thinking? And when we know the thought, instead of beating ourselves up or being so hard on ourselves for thinking that way, we want to see, where did I pick up this belief? What is that belief that running my show? That negative thought is your superpower, because it's telling you what needs addressing. What you want to do is, you want to address what needs addressing. That means, if I believed consciously that I would never be able to make money because I was told that, according to who? How can I smash that belief? How can I choose a new belief? How can I reprogram my mind? How can I see a different reality? Our negative thoughts are our superpower, because they're telling us what needs addressing. And if we quiet them down and just listen to a song, or listen to a training, or listen to a book, an audio book, or listen to something which tells us manifestation is inevitable, yes, but that belief is still there. And we are manifesting based on that belief, because the belief was told in our childhood or ages ago, and we accepted it, and it's running in our life, and yes, we are manifesting that. Most powerful technique to increase our vibration is to understand, why did my vibration go down at first place? What did I really think? Deal with the root cause. When we deal with the root cause, then change it with a new story, new idea, new paradigm. Reprogram our mind to accept that idea. Because if we listen to something, if you watch a movie, or if you watch a song, or if you go out in nature, the belief is still there. And temporarily we might feel better. It's gonna scream louder the next time, and the next time, and the next time. I feel that the part of emotional intelligence is introspection and contemplation. Going deeper and seeing, what am I really thinking? Why do I feel this way? What are the underlying beliefs? What are the things that I've tangled with needs untangling? Probing and getting deeper into the root causes. This is the work. And this doesn't happen when we just go outside to increase our vibration, because that is a band-aid. And what we want to do is, we want to have internal transformation, where we rise in consciousness every single day.